Hello and welcome to Building Ultimate, the show where I'm trying to find the best car in Forza Horizon 5 for under 200,000 credits. I'm your host Dylan and welcome to Season 3, Episode 3. Today we're taking a look at the Vauxhall Corsa VXR. This car holds a turbocharged 1.6 litre engine capable of producing 202 horsepower. This little dynamo can rocket from 0 to 60 in just 6.5 seconds, making it one of the quickest cars in its class. And that class being a very cheap class, because this car only costs 28,000 credits from the auto show, making it one of the cheapest cars we've seen on the show. Now, how does it perform within Forza specs? Well, you see, it's got a speed of 5.1, handling of 4.8, acceleration of 3.3, launch of 4.2, braking of 3.6, off-road of 5.2, with a class rating of C584, and it's a front-wheel drive car. Now, this car feels great to drive. It's not a car that's going to leave your competitors in the dust, like we've had in the show in the past, but it's a car that you can put your foot down and you can cruise. Now, we all know this car is part of the whole, the whole branded car where they take their most popular car and they just stick a bit of a more powerful engine, sporty seats, better, you know, it's a sport version. It's not really a sport car, but it's a sportier version of a normal car. And so, pretty much, this car doesn't feel that sporty. It handles well, it goes around corners well, and in real life, there's only 3 destinations to where this car is going to be going. It's going to be either going to a Tesco car park at 3 AM, a local McDonald's, or before you go to the McDonald's, you're going to go to the primary school to pick up your girlfriend. None of which is what we're going to be doing in today's show. However, we are going to be taking this around our test track to see how fast this car can go around our test track. And if we look back at our other cars this season, the Mercedes and the Maserati, we can see that the Maserati and the Mercedes both did pretty damn well before upgrades, and after upgrades did also pretty damn well. But the Maserati is still on top. We'll talk more about that when we get to the test track. But do I think this car is going to do well? That is a very interesting question. I have no idea how well this car is going to perform, and only we can find out. Let's take this to the test track and see how well our car can go round, and let's see if it can beat the Mercedes or the Maserati. That sounds even more hilarious to say out loud than it did while writing the script. Let's do this. Okay, so here we are at the test track, ladies and gentlemen. So the time to beat is 1 minute 52.8, set by our Mercedes SLK from last episode, followed by the Maserati Levante SL 154.3, and in third place the Jaguar I-Pace, which was Season 2's fastest stock car at 156.2, all about 2 seconds in between each lap. So it'll be interesting to see where the Vauxhall will sit. Me personally, I think it's not gonna do that well, because, well, it's the lowest rated class we've had on the show. So, do I think it's going to beat these? No, I do not. I think it's going to get about 1, I'd say maybe like 2 on the dot, just under 2 minutes. It'd be interesting, but there's only one way to find out. Let's remind you, 1 minute 52.875 to beat by Mercedes. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off the line we go, and we're taking it pretty slow. We're not racing here, we're taking a leisurely drive around the track here at 33 miles an hour around the first corner. Pretty damn slow. Going down the first isn't quite straight. We're aiming for about 100 miles an hour underneath this canopy here, and as you can see, well, we hit 70 miles an hour, well, 80 miles an hour, sorry. Going around this next corner here, pretty fast. Cars tend to slow down a lot, but we hit 85, pretty good cornering, like I said. Going around Death's Corner right now, hitting about 50 miles an hour, not too bad, it could do better. Now, going around this nice leisurely bend here, and yeah, it seems to be doing okay, bit of a slowdown there. Going into second isn't quite straight here, and we aim for about 100 to 150 miles an hour. And this car, well, as you can see, it hasn't even hit 100 miles an hour yet. It hit 99, and we slowed right down for the corner, so it didn't even hit 100 miles an hour. Going around into Perception Avenue now, this way we pick up a little bit more speed going into the avenue, but let me say, it's tighter than it looks. Going around at Perception right now, and yeah, 50, 60 miles an hour. Pretty respectable right there. Going into the bridge right now at about 65 miles an hour, ain't too bad. Going down the first straight of the race, and yeah, this is where the car can pick up a little bit of lost speed going around all those corners there, and it's not even hit. It's hit 100 miles an hour. It's amazing. Going into the festival, harsh on the brakes, lost half the speed, going down to 45, 50 miles an hour. Into the last corner now at about 50 miles an hour. Almost hitting the tyre wall there, not looking too good, but going down our drag strip right now, which is our second and final straight of the race. And this is where the car can, again, if it's fast, it can pick up for lost time going around those corners. And this is where the car just kind of waddles along, nice casual drive. And yeah, casual drive. Up, across the finish line. Almost fell asleep there at 2 minutes and 4. It's that's the slowest car we've had on the track. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It's actually 8 seconds slower than the Jaguar I-Pace, which is insane. That's surprising. I would never have expected it to be that slow at all. But again, this is the pre-upgrade times. We've still got the post-upgrade times, and we've got a whopping 172,000 credits to make the best car possible. Now, any money we have left over from these upgrades, from that 200,000 credits, we're going to put towards our final episode of the season, where we're going to be comparing our fastest car after upgrades to a car that costs the value of our leftover money. It's going to be quite interesting, so let's hope we can spend as much money as we can here to build the best car. Talking about building the best car, it's time to build the ultimate Vauxhall Corsa VXR. Let's do this. Okay, so here we are after the upgrades, guys. We've gone from 1,293 kilograms to 1,393, so we've gained a bit of weight. Peak power's gone from 200 horsepower to 700 horsepower, which is insane. Lateral G's are 1.3 to 1.6, and a class rating of 584C to 832 S1, costing 73,550 credits, which is insane. That leaves us with a fair bit of money, actually. Yeah, leaves us with a fair bit of money. Leaves us with 98,450 credits. So how well does it perform now? Well, our Order 60 again has gone down from 6.5 to 4.3, which is not bad, not the worst. But this is where it starts losing a little bit of hope. Hope is starting to be lost here. Speed has gone from 5.1 to 7.8. Handling of 4.8 to 5.5. Acceleration of 3.3 to 5.5. Launch of 4.2 to 5.8. Braking of 3.6 to 6.5. Off-road of 5.2 down to 4.3. And like I said, the class rating of C5A4 to S1 832. And we've gone from forward-wheel drive or front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. Now, this car feels more like a sports car should feel like. It's a bit more punchy. It's a bit more wanting to drift around every corner. And I'm gonna say this now. You take this bad boy to Tesco car park at 3 AM. You're gonna be doing a lot of donuts with this thing. Stiff donuts, maybe squares, but you still be doing donuts. And your primary school girlfriend will be very impressed with how fast this car now goes. But how fast? The only thing we care about is how fast you can go around our track after we upgraded it. Because we don't have a primary school girlfriend, because we are not a pedophile. And we're in Forza, so you can't be a pedophile in Forza. Anyway, back to this. So, like I said, this car feels so much better to drive. It is wonderful, and with that spare money, like we said, we've got 98,450 credits left. We're going to add that to our pot, to how much we're going to be using at the end of our series. At the end of the season, we're going to compare our fastest car of this season compared to whatever car we can buy with the money left over. So 98,000 is a lot of money. That's going to take our total up to a lot higher. I'll put the total on screen now for you because that's recording. I've not worked it out. But yeah, let's take it to our test track and see how fast the Vauxhall Corsa VXR after upgrades can go around our track. Okay, so here we are at the test track. We've got a time to beat a 1 minute 31.008 set by a Maserati Levante S in Season 3, Episode 1, followed by a Mercedes-Benz at 134.712, followed by our Season 2 champion, the Audi TTRS, our undivided champion, which got beat by Episode 1 at 136.9. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how well this car does. I don't think it's going to do that well at all, because look at it, it's not going to do that well. Only time will tell. 1 minute 31.008 to beat. I don't think it will. But let's find out. The Vauxhall Corsa VXR around our test track in 3, 2, 1. Off the start line, here we go. We're doing it at about 60 miles an hour, not doing too well, slowing right down to 30 miles an hour. Bit of a drift there, not looking too good. Zooming down right now, we can see that, yeah, it's performing like a car should before it gets upgraded. Going round the corner there about 100 miles an hour, looking pretty good there. Going round Death's Corner right now at about, ooh, straight into the tyre wall. Brakes aren't that good on this car by the looks of it. Going around the next bit of perception, next avenue, next bend, sorry, at about 60 miles an hour, looking too good. Going down the second isn't quite straight here, and yeah, 130 miles an hour ain't too bad. Slowing right down, ooh, bit of an understeer right there. So down to 60 miles an hour, going around the bend, going through the Perception Avenue right now, and we can see about 90 miles an hour, 70, 80 miles an hour, not looking too bad. Going through to the bridge right now, and yeah, it's a solid speed. You know, going through the bridge about 70 miles an hour. Again, solid speeds. Going down the first straight here, and you can see it's really picking up a little bit of speed here, making up for lost time around the rest part of the track. 130 miles an hour here, zooming really hard on the brakes right there. Going in 60 miles an hour to the festival round the second to last corner there, looking pretty bad. Going into the last corner here at a whopping 40 miles an hour, but perfect corner right there. Oh, almost hitting the bloody the gating there. But zooming right down right now, and we can see 150 miles an hour. This car is so much more faster than it was before. Going down the drag strip right now and across the finish line, and a time of 1 minute 45.1. Oh. It's still slower than every other car on the track. But, yeah, that is a very, very weird. That is very weird to see that the car has done it in 1 minute 45. That's our slowest car we've had on this season, and slower than the fastest car we had in Season 2. That is insane. But hey, that's part of the game, it's part of the show. I'm pretty disappointed in this. 100% pretty disappointed in the results. But if you want to see something a bit more better, go down below, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see better cars. We've got some cool cars coming up in the future. And also check out the playlists for Season 2, Season 1, if you really want to watch that one. Season 2 is really where it becomes this show. And if you want to see the rest of what we've done so far in Season 3, again, that'll all be in the description below. But that was a shock horror of a episode. I wasn't expecting the car to do so bad. But it's one of those cars where everyone knows it. But if you excuse me, I've got to go to the nearest McDonald's now. Because I'm a fat bastard. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll be sure to make a new episode coming soon. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. My name is Dylan. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Building the Ultimate. Peace out.